Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome. So, it's funny actually, I just started the stream and then this event popped up. That's the beauty of playing in real time, things happen. So, yeah, that is actually exceptionally useful. I will take that. Thank you. Now, I'm just going to check on how many warriors we can support, but that's really handy to have. I was actually speaking to Akilaris before I started the stream, or at least he left me a message before the stream started, stating that for the agriculture, I don't actually need farm workers as such, as they're counted by, well, they're counted as gatherers, so that's cool by me. I'm going to test that out in just a moment. So, actually, we're actually losing wealth here at the moment. That's interesting. Okay, so we can support the current amount of warriors, which is absolutely fantastic. Right, this failed, but this one is an easy one, so that's fine. We can get that back up and going. Lovely. Okay, start the project. Okay. So, yeah. We're going to find one of our gathering camps. Well, actually, I could just put down another gathering camp. No, actually, that would not be a good idea. Let's see. So we have a gathering camp over here, so I can add an annex. Now, let's take a look at the fertility here. So, fertility is rather poor. So what I want to do then is I want to put down another gathering camp. And then basically, we'll have to decide on a crop that we want then. So at the moment, I do have carrots. And, yep, I have carrots. There's some apples, however. So let's see, what do we actually have in this area? Gathering camp. There we go. So we have carrots. Carrots over here too. Do I have any apples? I do not have any apples. Okay. So I think we could have an apple orchard over this way then. That would be a good idea. Okay. So, we have a lot of tools coming in right now. Lots and lots of tools. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to change this over to hose. And I'm going to put these workers to sleep. These tool makers to sleep. So that gains me 4 extra workers. Pottery is coming in thick and fast. So I'm going to put this workshop to sleep as well. Now, there's a few available jobs now. So we'll work on that one. Now, we were lucky, just as the stream began, I did gain some extra warriors, which is absolutely superb. It really does make me a large amount, well, gives me a lot more safety. Aye. So if we are raided again, at least we'll have a decent amount of workers this time. And I could put down a formation of militia, to be honest. There we go. Rosia's Hawks. So, I mean, I could go for the rock throwers, which I guess I will do. There we go. We'll have a formation of militia. How has that affected us? So loyalty is increasing to 100, which is absolutely fantastic. Base conflict, policy, services. Okay, so this is reducing that. The population is the thing that's causing the conflict to occur. Culture, global region, okay. But the thing that thing about loyalty is that's really nice to have. Right, local garrison is actually reducing that, conflict's reducing that, state troops is really helping out there. But we'll be at 100, so we'll be perfectly fine. So what we need to do then is we need to go out and we need to grab some more leather. Now leather is coming in extremely slowly. What I want to do then is I want to take a look at what I'm going to need to actually settle another region. Okay. So for that, what we'll do then is we'll take some warriors. I'll take 3 warriors here. Let's see. So a new formation over here, new formation camp. Not a nice name. The Black Mafia, the Peacemakers, Razia's Hammer. There we go. Oh. Okay. Transfer, whoops, I meant transfer. So transfer a new troop. Okay. So what I'll do then is I'll disband these 4 warriors. How does that affect our numbers? So we do have a few jobs available at the moment, actually. So, yeah, 3 jobs available. Well, what I'll do is I'll disband 5 warriors, recruit. I'll only need, like, 2 to go to that region, if any. I'd only need the 1, really. Let's see. Just had these jobs filled up. Yeah, loyalty's going down again. So what I'll do is I'll reduce the amount of militia to about 5. There we go, that should help out with the loyalty. Okay, no jobs. So we have 2 jobless right now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a new formation. I'm going to put in 2 warriors. Well, I could put in 2 javelineers. Or not. Because I have no javelins. Okay, so we're going to get 2 warriors. There we go. I'm going to go to the overworld map. And let's see. So we have Rosia's warriors. Well, Rosia's. Wazoria. I've been saying it wrong the entire time. Okay, let's see. No porcos in this formation, no sows in this formation, no piglets in this formation. Right. So it seems we're going to have to get the growth rate up. So that's fine. We'll put those warriors back into the population. And then once we have some growth, we'll then expand. Okay. Duly noted. So I'll disband this camp. There we go. And that failed again. Jesus. I'm not liking how much this is failing. Okay, what do we have here? A herd of sheep has been spotted nearby. Okay, so what we'll do then is we'll send out some warriors. I'm actually going to turn those 2 warriors that we disbanded into 2 carriers. There we go. Grab those bad boys. And we're going to go over here, we're going to hunt. We're going to grab some leather. Grab some meat, grab some wool. Wool's going to obviously be quite useful for creating the clothing. Okay. So they're now on the hunt. Lovely jubbly. In all honesty, I could disband a lot of these granaries. Thankfully, we are going out for a hunt, so that's fine. Okay, so I'm going to tear down this building. I really don't need that much in the way of storage. I'll just go for the 2 at the moment. One over there, one over there. There we go. So now, let's see. What's that do? Right, some are missing vital needs. So the vital needs would be the pottery. It does make me wonder. I don't think I actually even need these buildings by the water, to be honest. I think I could literally have them elsewhere. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to tear down that building. And I'm going to put a potter in the centre nearby the actual forum. I'll put down 2 potters. So then what I want to happen here is I want those to start producing pottery right there. And we can get on with that. Now I'm also going to put down an annex. So we're going to grow some apples. Good amount of fertility here. Right, we'll put down some apples. And we'll put down some carrots. There we go. So put down some crops. So they're being created. Right, efficiency is pretty decent. Now, in time we should see how that's going about. Okay, so we can see here that it's actually producing, which is cool. Okay, handy. So what we'll do then is we'll put down a few more fields. So let's put down some more apples. There we go. So that costs us the obviously that fruit or seed or whatever you want to call it, and some hose, which is absolutely fine. So to be honest, I could really increase my food output this way. I mean, fertility is good here, so we need to make use of that. Right, we're missing the carrots. So you can see here that we're producing 0.9 apples, 0.9 carrots. That's brilliant. A storming item, Rosaria. Some more wood. Oh, it's a handy thing to have. Most excellent thing indeed. Okay. So we need to increase the amount of justice that we have here. Okay, so we have some potters, yep, and as suspected, it seems I do not actually need to be by a water source to have this working out, so that's fine. Okay, so some of our artisans are busy, so they're researching, which is reducing our efficiency. Yep, they're all on this. There we go. I shall be just a moment, getting a phone call here, 2 seconds. Okay, and I'm back. Apologies about that, just had to take a phone call there. So, geez, failed again. Okay, I'm not enjoying this. I like the fact that it's not automatically guaranteed. That's what I do like. So we've got our farm up and running over here. So as we gain more carrots, then we can start to plant more. If we gain more apples, we can start to plant more. So what we'll do then is we'll set a minimum stock. Yep, 10. Minimum stock over here, 10 as well. Okay. So our hunt has just finished off. That's fantastic. Gained a bit of leather, some wool. We'll go and bring those boys home. Okay. I mean, we might want to do a bit of exploration. And I'm very much considering going and attacking one of the barbarian camps in the future. It's an issue that we do need to address. But let's see. We've not explored down south too far, so we'll start exploring down south. Let's see what we can find here. So I think if we could find some members to join our tribe, that'd be superb. If we could find some tools or some loot, that'd be better. Okay, some deer over that way. That's cool. Right, so it seems like it's becoming arid to the south here. So, didn't actually get to see that one. Oh, well, we found some more piglets. I'm not going to say no to that. Okay, what did we get? News events. Economic pioneer. Okay. So we have an arid forest over here. And a hill. So we'll keep on going down south. And we've been quite lucky in the fact that we found... Oh, wow. While exploring the lands, our group of new formation stand upon a abandoned village. Let's take some of that loot. Some flint, some leather. The leather's really nice, actually. And is this a barbarian camp? No, this is a free city. Okay. Peace. Gets trading rights. See, I don't know how we interact with these as of yet. Whether we can yet, I'm not entirely sure. And then, Right. Oh, we're joined by 2 families. Fantastic. We'll go a little bit further south. And we have a barbarian horde. Oh my god, I'm finding a lot of loot here. Okay. Superb. Absolutely superb. Okay, before we lose everything, we're going to head back to our village. But we can see there's a free city down this way now. How we interact with that, I'm not entirely certain as of this moment in time, but we'll find out in the future. What we may do then is possibly take on these extra population and add them to a a group of warriors. And we might actually go out and hit Elephantos or Giberia. That'd be nice. I mean, if that helps make us a little bit safer, that'd be a good idea. I mean, we're hit by a large amount of warriors, so we do need to be quite on alert. I am looking to expand towards this region over here in the future. That would be something quite nice. Okay, here we are. So, back to our village. I'm very glad that we did find some more population. That's really going to help us out. A nice amount of leather is exceptionally valuable right now. So yeah, I'm feeling quite happy about that little exploration run. Okay. So, I mean, 23 piglets is no small amount. That is a large amount. Exploration is definitely something we want to keep doing. There we go, lots of pottery. Access is a little bit better. I just wish I could see what was causing the issues. Demand. Right, it may be an issue with wealth, to be honest. Okay, population has definitely gone up, which is lovely. Right, growth is so very close. So very close. Yes, our fertility is increasing, the breeding rate is increasing as well. So let's see. We have a good amount of leather here. Let's see, do we have any research we can use that for? And again, failure. I'm not enjoying that. We need to actually pass that. Okay. So, we do have a javelin maker. How many javelins do we have? We have about 15 javelins at the moment. Which is a good amount of javelins. Good amount of javelins. What I'm going to do then is I'm actually going to put down another Elders camp. Or possibly another 2 Elders camps. One down there, and we'll place one about here. It's going to take a little while to build up, but what I want to do here is I want to increase the amount of justice that we have within the society. So we have full community, we're good on community, we just need more justice, which will help out in a lot of ways, in quite a few significant ways. Hello there, Calupt. How the hell you say your name? Hello, how you doing, my dude? I'm not exactly great at names. Oh dear. Okay. I am interested in fortifying this hill, though. Let's see, so we've got a decent amount of wood coming in. The issue is we have something of a large settlement at the moment, so what I'm probably better off doing is just trying to focus on maybe a few holding out. Places to hold out, I suppose you could say. I just watched the last video. Awesome. I'm actually really surprised by how well the series is doing. People really do like Ymir. Okay, let's see. Okay, so I think people can get up here now. There we go. If they can get up here, that's nice. Yeah, see, we're just eating the meat at the moment. What I've just gone and done here is I've just set up a plantation. So I planted all these apples, I planted all the carrots that we have. So this is slowly but surely increasing. Ah, cheers, man. How you doing there, Antolimo? Carrots are going up as well, so I could plant a few more carrots. Oh, that's a little bit out of order. Oh well. At least I can move these fields, so that's fantastic. Whoops. There we go. Yeah. So I want that to... I want that to do better. So it seems like we have something of a basic economy at the moment, where producers are gaining some wealth, but the settlement in general is not experiencing the same. So I want to shift from this, I'm just not entirely sure how I would do so. I mean, if I can move away from the gift economy, I'd be happy. Right, fish. Oh my. Okay, let's see. Let's put every artisan on this, let's see if that helps out. And there's going to be a... Yeah, there's nothing going to be going on right now, due to every artisan being busy. But if it helps and it actually gets the, the success that we need, I'll be happy. Okay. Right. What we're going to do then is going to send out our warrior band again. We're going, oh, that's pretty awesome that it's actually showing this now. That's sweet. Awesome. Okay, so what we're going to do is going to head down here towards Elephantos and Gibera. And we're going to take a look. I'm also going to explore down this way because I'm eager to see what we have. Okay. That'd be an excellent starting place. Go on, keep exploring. Ooh, some loot. I'll take that loot. Some javelins and stone. Javelins are very handy. I could actually make better warriors, well, javelin is. Can you explain the economy why your balance is -1? You know what? Actually, I didn't mean to go into this region here. I meant to click another button. I'm not entirely certain at the moment. The way I theorize it is basically that we have a number of workshops, and these workshops do produce wealth. I think we're having issues with vital access because only a certain amount of our population has the wealth. And if we work it out by roughly a quarter of our population is the workforce, which is the adult men, or the adult polkos, I think that would represent the population with the wealth. Because then we have the workers and their families who do gain that wealth from the workshops, whereas we have the families who do not, which would indicate why they're having issues getting access to these resources. That's what I can theorize. Oh, we have turkeys. Ooh, 2 families. Nice. Very, very happy about that. No, wait, that's an ostrich. And we have another free city over here then. Let's take a look at that. Cook on hogs. I'm going to be looking at doing a multiplayer series with Akelaris fairly soon. That'd be really fun. Ideally play same time. Shite. That's not good. Right, get back. We need to set up some militia soon. Well, ASAP. Right, please let me have the chance to do that, because I'm going to need those militia to defend myself. Come on, give me time. Just give me that moment. Right, lose that food. Right, okay. Ah, it's too late. We actually succeeded in that, so that's fine. Oh, I'll take those families. Okay, here we go. We're going to get smashed here. Yeah, we have our few militia. There's some warriors that have assembled. Yeah, there they are. Okay, so it seems that if we've been raided from Elephantos, we need to fortify this area here. So that's what we're going to do. What we're going to do is going to set up a militia camp on that hill. I'm going to put some walls down. We're going to get some javelin throwers in there. Well, either if I can have them as militia or soldiers. I'm going to get some javelineers up here. They should then be able to fight off any raiders. Okay, our militia is absolutely fucked. Our warriors are on the way. I don't know if they'll be able to make it. Oh, they have made it! The warriors have returned. We might actually have a chance here. I mean, we are equal in numbers. It depends really who gets the first few hits. And these guys are ranged, so they might be able to do a little bit of damage. Right, one down. Okay. Right, we might have this. They're going to raid us, but I think we can actually take them. Our warriors arriving just in time. Our dudes are so slow. Okay, no, I take that back. We are going to lose. I think. Oh no, we won! Oh my! Oh my god! The battle is won. The warriors arrived just in time to save the village. My god. Ha! Those are some brave warriors. Oh my. We actually gained a bit of loot there. Fantastic. I'm so happy they made it. Geez, we had a lot of Polkos assembled. The issue is they don't go out and fight as such. Okay. Well, I'm very happy about that. Where is the warrior camp? There's some... Okay. Okay. Right, I'm just gonna go to the overworld there. Yep, here's our guys. Excellent news. That was really, really well timed. Right, here we are. There we go. So we have a good amount of meat for the moment. Carrots are increasing. Why is that so low? Ah, I think we're actually negatively impacting ourselves here. So, we're going to tear down these buildings. And I'm going to see what the maximum amount of fields is that we can sustain. Right, so we succeeded with this. That's what I want to see. Right, so we now have a cloth maker. I'm going to grab the cloth maker. Aye, the noble boars. We'll put some cloth makers down over here. I mean, once we have some clothing for our tribe, that's going to be really nice. It's going to be a big step for them. Okay. So, I'm going to move their camp over this way. Now, let's see. Aha, here we go. So I could get a fair amount of javelineers, to be honest. Right, disband those guys. So now they will form up here when battle is made. So strategic tool, we'll have them up on here. There we go. Done. And we'll put down some walls. Okay, so we need some more wood. But now they should actually be able to fight quite effectively. There we go. So then what we'll do is we'll wall off this area, put down a gate, so that they can only be accessed through said gate. And I think that's going to work well for us. I think the next time we're attacked, we're going to have a good, strong defense. Okay, there's a lot of available jobs right now. That is a militia. Interesting. Okay. Let's reduce the amount of carrots. I think those jobs might be unoccupied because our militia's over this way. Are you sure the jobbers will go through the wall? I'm not entirely sure. I'm gonna hope so. Okay. There should not be so many jobless. Well, there should not be so many jobs here. Right. What we'll do then is we'll disband this for the moment. Let's see how that changes. If that changes, then that's a interesting facet. Right, wealth is still going down. We need to... Right, city upkeep. Infrastructure upkeep. Ah. Okay. So these walls are actually costing us. Okay. Right. Right, so we need some more justice. So we're going to hire some officials. There we go. So justice has increased. Right, so we have a lot of births, but not many are reaching adulthood. Right. It seems that we can't have too many carrots. Lots of apples, but not many carrots. Okay. Let's see. So, I need textile. How does one produce textiles? Ah, the weaver. Okay. So tear down that building. Tear that one down. We need some wood. Right, stop producing javelins. So tear that building down. I'm going to send out my warriors to grab some more leather. Leather and meat. If they could pick up some more families, that'd be fantastic too. So we saw lots of animals down this way. Let's have a walk by Elephantos and we can see what their strength is like, because we could very much do with dealing with this. Okay, so their strength is actually remarkably high. Well, they're not too high. But it does need to be dealt with. So what we're going to do is we're going to hunt over here, hunt these cows. It's a good few of them. Okay. I mean, what I would give for some positive growth. But I like the fact that we're having to struggle in this way. There we go. I'm actually going to get rid of these walls. There we go. And if that helps out with the economy, then we'll see. Colossal waste of wood, I know, but I will. But if it helps out with the economic issues, then that's a good idea. It just seems at the moment that we have no wealth. Yeah, infrastructure upkeep. Yeah, they have more storage space than... see, they can store up to 64, whereas a normal plot can only store up to 16. But they only store food. Okay. What we might do here then is actually upgrade some of these. But we need more wood. Always need more wood. Alright, we have lots of available jobs right now. Right. Tear that building down. We don't need that much flint. I have a lot of hammers. Okay, as long as we have a positive income, that's fine. Okay. Yep, they finished. There we go. Good amount of leather. And some meat. Okay, only a few jobs available now. Okay, let's put this to sleep. And we'll put you to sleep as well. So that's going to free up a lot of jobs right now. I do need more wood. Lots and lots of wood. Actually, not too much. I'm going to need a weaver, but I'm also going to need wood for that. You can see why having a heavily forested map is a very good idea. Okay, so let's head off home. Good amount of leather there, good amount of food. That's going to keep us going for a little while longer. Yeah, you can see that this is obviously costing us quite a bit. If a resource costs 4 coins, a bulk over a wealth of 1 can only satisfy 25% of his need for that resource. Okay. Right, the economic issues are balanced out now. Yeah, fertility's back down. Wealth 1. Okay, so as I thought, they only have that one bit of wealth. Now, how much does pottery cost? Right, so this is it. So we need to actually increase the amount of wealth that we have in our society here. That does make sense. So I'm going to stop producing as much pottery because it's not helping me out too much right now. Now let's see. Economic Pioneer. Have the fair exchange enabled. That's what I need. That is what I need. Okay, so wood's increasing by a good amount now. Flint doesn't particularly matter. Okay. So I think what we need to do then is basically wait for research to come up that will allow us to get that policy. In the meantime, we'll just have to make do with what we have. So conflict is reducing, which is good. It's very nice. I'm not actually lacking in food, to be honest. I'm fine for that one. And, I mean, there is a possibility to found another city. But the issue is then, I mean, it is a possibility. It is a possibility. I think we might try it then. So let's go to the world map. And what we're going to do then is we're going to have a look. So, we saw that there was a tribe down this way. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a look at the numbers they have, and then I'm going to make something similar. Right, here we are. So, we're going to give that a go. And I suppose if it fails, there's no reason why we can't bring these people back home. So that's not an issue. Can I see what goods they have? I can, okay. So that's relatively easy to start out with. Right. It could be what we need, to be honest. Perhaps by lowering the population and its demands, we might be able to increase growth. We'll see. That might be the issue that we're hitting because we're stalemating. Well, we're stalling due to issues. I mean, it would free up a lot of housing. There would be a lot of housing free then. So let's take a look then. So I'm going to need a good amount of porcos. Porcos are going to be the difficult thing to grab. Women and children, not so hard. So at the moment I have 5, so I need another 15. That's not as easy. Okay. Right, that's another 2. Stone I can cut back on. Right, there's 10. I'm not going to need as much justice, so we'll take these. Okay, so that takes us up to 16, sorry. Then what I'll do is I'll disband some warriors. Well, I didn't mean to disband that many, but... Okay. So 20 hammers. Wood. I'll grab as much as I can right now. Meat. Javelins would be handy to have. Grab as many javelins. Okay. Porco. Grab 20. Now. Let's see. So 20... Oh, sorry, no. I could do with 10 porcos. Okay, we'll go with 10 then. So disband that. 20 sows. Some old pigs, which I don't actually have at the moment, or at least I can't get. Children I can't put in there, so that's fine. We'll go with that population then. Okay. So then, let us set out and look at founding another settlement then. I'm going to settle this region here. So, yep, all of them. There's no piglets in this formation. Can I put some in there? No. Okay, that's fine. We're going to have to really hope for the best. Okay, so we'll have 10 warriors here. We'll put 10 warriors in Rosia. Or Zoria. And we'll see how many people we have left then. But if this will help our growth rate, this would be an exceptionally good thing. Okay. Let's get a new formation. We'll have 10 warriors. Well, at least 3 warriors then. That's all that we can actually have at the moment. That's fine. Okay. So let's go take a look at our new settlement. This might be the way we have to do things. Okay. So this is a nice secure area for us to take up residence. Now, let's explore what we have in this region. So first of all, we're going to put down... We're going to have to put down a well. There's nothing else in the area for us to drink from. So, yes, we'll put down a well here. Yeah, I think that's the issue that we're suffering, the natural limit to population. So we're going to need some woodcutters. So I can put that up here and have access to all that wood. Now this is going to be difficult because we're obviously going to have to really be careful with resources. We're just going to move all the population up onto this hill. I mean, it's a beautiful place for a settlement, at least for a centre. It basically is our Acropolis. There we go. Okay, so we're going to need some leather, we're going to need some food. So we do have a source of leather and food. And this is a level 2 camp, which is good. Okay, obviously there's no fish. There is no vegetables here, so that's fine. Okay, so your growth rate is down at the moment. So we are missing out on those vital needs, which is obviously the water, which is going to be done in a few minutes. What I'll quickly do is I'll send my warriors back to the main settlement, pick up a little bit more food, Pick up some water if I can. That might save us there. So let's see. Right, I can't grab any water because we don't have any spare. So what we'll do then is we'll grab a little bit more meat. We'll grab a bit more wood. And some more hammers too would be good. Anything else that we might need? Flint, no. More leather. Leather's always a good thing to have. Okay, so back here. We could get more porcos. But we'll just see how we get on at first. And then we'll go from there. And I could always disband some warriors to put some more porcos into the settlement, to be honest. As long as both settlements are basically self-sufficient, we'll be okay. Right, so unload. I do need that water to finish up, otherwise we're going to have some deaths. Right, growth is getting up there. It just needs that water. I mean, we do have a small city boost, which is actually quite nice. That might be the issue that we were having then, just the technology. That would make sense. So there's a few inactives over here. We do have a few sows. No children as of yet. So we need more food. So what I'm going to do then is I'm going to put down a gathering camp. Let's see. Fertility is good here. It's decent. Very decent. Right, we do have some clay over this way, which is nice. Right, the gathering... the hunter's camp is up. That's going to take some time. That's producing leather. A good amount of leather and a good amount of meat. So that's always a good thing. Okay, it's going to take some while. It's an issue that we can't put down water collectors, so in the future we'll have to probably get down a well first. That's fine. Okay, so I'm going to put down a collector. Well, a gathering camp, I should say. So put it down here. Now, obviously, I need to bring some seeds. So what we'll do then is we'll disband 5 porcos. And we'll get down some more wood collecting. Wood's very good to have. Okay. Now we need some more food. So yes, we're going to go and grab some apples. We'll start planting some apple orchards. And that should keep us going, to be honest. That should keep us going. Right, let's grab some apples. We do have a few carrots, so I'm going to grab some carrots too. And we'll grab some apples. There we go. Okay. That's fine. Oh, some hose. Gonna need hose. Actually, what we'll do then is we'll drop a good number of these, so... We'll drop... let's drop 6... Did I just destroy that? Okay, I didn't mean to destroy that. Okay, hose. Let's grab some more hose. We have an idea here. Knowing the plants. Nature created many different plants. Herbalism. Yes. Thank you. Any research is good research. Herbalism. A doctor. Now that is extraordinarily good. Okay, if I can get a doctor, that means I can reduce the amount of sickness. That means I can actually positively impact on my growth rate. So we'll go into our settlement here. And we'll drop off these seeds and we'll drop off these hoes. So that means that we can start agriculture in this region. Now, agriculture is an absolutely exceptional thing. And you can see just how it's impacted on our civilization here. It's allowed us to spread. So, we'll unload. I'm going to have to make them off limits. So, stockpile of 10. There we go. Right, so we now have water. That's great news. It does have a low chance. Right, so growth. Yeah, you can see there's no missing vital needs here. So this should go up. Right, annex. Oops. We'll just move that. Okay, so now we have a source of food coming in. So what they'll do is they'll plant those will increase. That's really irritating. Okay. So there's a large amount of unemployment. Yeah, you can see growth is actually going up now. That's fantastic. That's really, really good. Okay, so now with growth going up, that's going to allow us to actually do something here. Excellent, excellent. So now what I can do is I can actually get some houses built if I wanted to. So more leather is going to be needed. But we have a good amount of wood coming in. There's leather coming in. That's really good news. Okay. So I could get a stone cutter. Put him there. Okay. So the only thing that's limiting us now in terms of agriculture is the amount of actual seeds that we have, which is fine. These are going to grow, and these are going to do very well. Food is actually equaled out, which is fantastic. We have much more water than we need currently. So what I need to do then is I need to start looking at making some tools. If we can start producing some hammers, we'll be okay. Okay. And I'm going to put down a granary up over here. And then when I get the chance, I'm going to start putting down some housing. So what I can do then is I can actually start to move some of these porcos back to the main settlement, or really I guess we'll just have to build this one up then. Build this up and see how we get on. Administration. Okay. What increases administration? Yeah, stone's definitely needed. Right, some jobs available, that's fine. We did lose 2 females, which is a shame. Okay, so what we're going to start to do is put down some houses. I think I'm going to wait for the stone first, though. So what I could do is I could actually have some porcos carry over some stone. Which would be a good idea. So First Blood, how's the performance of the game at the moment? It's not too bad. I've not had many crashes. I mean, obviously it's still very, very early, but this is what you deal with. And I probably should have expanded earlier, but this is it. We are learning. Right, let's also take some more leather. There we go. So I'm going to drop off that. Then I'm going to go grab some more hammers. Let's go back to Rosia. Or Zoria. We're going to take a look at how we're doing. As long as Rosia maintains stability, I'm happy. There's a little bit of unemployment. Okay, we have lots of pottery. Much more than we need. Wake that up. Let's get down a weaver. Okay, how goes our research? That's gonna take a long-ass time. My god. Okay, we have more deer out in the outskirts, that's good. In terms of performance, I don't think it needs too much, to be honest. In the engine sort of, well, it's sort of capped at 30 FPS at the moment. I imagine that'll probably change in the future. Okay. So let's get some large housing down. Right, so we're going to need more hammers. Well, at least what I can do then is I can... Well, yeah. Gonna need more hammers. Seems I need more flint. Fertility is very good. Right, some people are missing vital goods. I'm going to say that's probably housing. They'll be done soon. That'll settle a few families up on top of here. And this is a beautiful region in all honesty. It's a shame it doesn't have any natural vegetables and stuff of that nature. But I mean, we have some obsidian to the south, well, this side over here. We have some copper, well, iron, sorry, we have a decent amount of iron. So it could be a very prosperous region for us in the future. And it is somewhat, it's actually somewhat defensible, which is nice. I mean, I could build walls between these hills, and that'd do very well for me. Yeah, I think administration is the thing that's hurt us right now, so that's fair enough. I mean, it is difficult to administrate one tribe, let alone a tribe that's split in half. So just have to make do with that at the moment. Yeah, piglets. That's what we need. We've not had a generation yet, so that's what we're going to need here. So hopefully this first generation is going to be quite large. So health at the moment is 25. So once we have this housing, we should be able to increase that. Indeed, indeed. Okay. There we go. That's our first bit of housing done. That's been filled up. Yep, 6 piglets. Yep, seems we've had our first litter here. That's good news. That's very good news. They should be filled up at times. Culture is, yeah, culture represents the total knowledge, customs, and behaviours of people of this region. A total culture based on the amount of population can be shared between different types of culture. State culture represents your culture. Local culture represents customs and behaviours specific to this region, and different from your main culture shared among all your people. Other foreign cultures might be also present. It's basically just how a society is, like the traits of a civilization. Shared learning, I suppose you could put it as. Like, think of Greek culture, that sort of thing. I'm going to need some more tools here then. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab some more tools from our main region. From the capital. Okay. Yep, hammers. I'll grab a good amount. I'll grab some leather. Then I'll just grab a little bit more food. And honestly, I'm going to have to go hunting soon. So we'll do this last supply run and then we're going to go hunting and bring some more food to the main settlement. Unload. There we go. Okay. There we go. I'll pick up some more warriors from over here, we'll go hunting. Some Javelineers could be interesting. You know, indeed they could be. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm actually going to disband these warriors. And I'm just going to recruit Javelineers. I want to see how they perform. So I'll grab 15 Javelineers. Few deer over here. Few deer over there. Okay, let's grab some extra carriers. Make sure this is a big hunt. Okay. And then we're going to go hunt over here. When is this game out? I'm honestly not entirely certain when there is a release date. You can get access to this game during its development by supporting the creator on Patreon. There we go. So we're going to hunt, and we're going to make a big hunt of it. We're going to bring back a lot of meat. We're going to bring back a lot of leather, which is going to be handy for us. So in this new region, we're going to start producing more housing, which is going to increase the amount of... well, just the health quality of the region itself. There you go. You can see the population is actually starting to rise. 28 piglets now. Okay. Would be awesome to do some sort of Achaemenid Persia with Strapi. Yeah, it would be actually rather interesting. There we go. So once we have some wood, we'll produce another house. Yeah. So you can see average health has actually increased. That small city boost is going away because obviously the city is growing. At least the village is growing. Do the herds of cows, sheep... they don't replenish, but you do see migrations. So it's like we will wipe out this one group if we hunt it to extinction, but then other groups will migrate to the area. Okay. Yes, I do really need to increase the amount of agriculture. That's a really vital need. So I think a lot of this new population is going to go towards farming. I mean, once we have a couple generations, we should do very nice. Okay, there we go. Nice bit of meat. So I can drop half the meat off... well, I can drop most of the meat off at Rosaria. And another good amount off elsewhere. See, we didn't lose any of them there. There are still a few deer here. Not too many. We'll move over to this way. Was actually the... right, yeah, they do have a good military strength, to be honest. So that is rather interesting. Right, hunt. There we go. How much do you need to pay on Patreon to get the game? It's a $40 donation. I mean, obviously it would be nice if you kept that up, but you can just do it once and you will have access to the game. It does help support the creator. Just going to make a plug for myself there. You can also support me on Patreon. Hi. Now, I'm really enjoying Ymir, though. Really, really enjoying Ymir. Though I do have to be a dentist shortly. I have an appointment at 2:45 to have a filling done. Ah, well, not done, but redone. Thing cracked through the middle. Not very nice. So we'll have, I don't know, a few more minutes, and then I'm going to have to get off for that. Right, textiles. Okay. Shop. How you doing there, white sheep? Okay, let's see. Good amount of jobs available. The growth is just so very close. It's so very close to being there. I think what we need to do then is upgrade the housing. So let's see. We need more leather. What we're going to do then is, once we have finished this hunt, is we're going to go out there and we're going to bring up more leather. You missed the settlement of a new location, so we have created the city of Caruria. We are now using javelineers in our hunting parties. I might just explore a little bit further down this way. While we're out here, that is. Hopefully that hunt finishes off soon. There we go, fantastic. Not much actually, but still. Enough. Right, let's go explore a little bit further out this way. I mean, once the population does grow, we'll definitely look at building up an army and attacking Elephantos. Is it on Steam once you get it? Yes it is. Yes it is. I'll take some of that loot. Good, more javelins. And some wood. Really good. I was also thinking, would you guys like some Dungeons and Dragons content? It's like I am playing a campaign with some friends at the moment. I mean, I could give you guys some updates, some thoughts on it. Something I've never done before, and it's something I do find rather interesting. Ah, what do we have here? More loot. Cool, cool. Alright, so we have some goats, some cows. We'll head back soon. Ah, is this a sea? Right, so we have a sea over this way. Right, let's head towards the sea. What's the purpose of honor? It's basically... that's a shame. It's basically to... It's not really to do with the AI, it's more to do with players. It basically shows how honourable you are as a player. And the purpose of that is really just to show, like, somewhat how diplomatically reliable you are. Like, if you have a lot of honour, it basically means that you sacrifice things to be honourable, to be nice. So at the moment we have no honour, so it's like, I'm not very trustworthy. Well, if I had a lot more honour, somebody would be like, well, I don't know him, but he's kind of being cool about this, so we'll give it a go. Right, so you can see that we're more or less in the centre here, a little bit off. But we do have some nice regions over here. We're in a sort of temperate region here. There's arid to the south, to the north it's colder. Okay, so the big thing here what we're going to do now is we're really going to focus on upgrading our housing. So that's going to be a good idea. How are we doing here on food? Well, what I'm going to do first is I'm going to drop off some food here. That's going to keep that new settlement going for a long while. And then the rest of the food and the leather can be dropped off here at Wazoria. So... yeah, I lost all my food. Fuck me, that's irritating. Okay. Right, just unload this here then. Fuck. Okay, we're going to have to go out and hunt then. Again. That's a shame. Oh boy. Right, let's go hunt. First of all, though, we're going to go over here. I'm going to upgrade some of that housing. Here we are. Right, growth is actually positive at the moment. Let's keep upgrading this housing. Only thing holding us back is the amount of leather. There we go. But another hunt will bring more leather. Okay. What we're going to do then is I'm going to grab and make another gathering camp over this way. And then I'm going to build some more agriculture. Well, just start some more orchards. And if we can increase the amount of agricultural goods coming in, that's going to be very, very handy. It's the same price, so it's not an issue really. Okay. Let's put down some apples. And some carrots. Okay, there we go. So what I'm trying to do here is I'm really trying to increase the amount of agricultural goods coming in, which would be a good thing to have. Yep, we have some farms and fields over this way. It's actually finally starting to go up now. That's fantastic. Right, that's good. So we are still working on this research project, which is going to take a while. But unfortunately, I do have to leave now as I do have a dentist appointment. I will probably be back to stream afterwards. So, until next time, guys, thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this. At some point, I will leave links down below to where you can find the game and to my own Patreon, as well as the game's creators' Patreon. So, thank you, and goodbye, guys. Have a great day or evening. Hope to see you very soon.